Mics are hot. Mics are hot.
Mics are hot.
Mics are hot.
Mics are hot.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 12th day of Christmas. Takes me a sec, sorry. It's a big number. It's hard to get there. I forgot how to do it in sign language. Haven't taken that class in a minute. You know, once you finish it, you're done. You don't think about it. It's like taking Spanish in high school. I really think they should do that for longer because no one remembers anything unless they do it for like at least 3 years. But yeah, I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited because we're doing the final day of Christmas. It's been a heck of a 12 days, huh?
Yes.
It's been a wild 2 weeks. I am in here.
Did you give your dad the night off?
Yes, I did. I told him when we were mapping out the 12 days of Christmas, when we had our whiteboards and our thinking caps on and our markers in our mouths, thinking, how are we gonna do this? I decided, I'll take day 12. I will do a recap of the entire week because when we were mapping it out, it was gonna be dad, me. He took yesterday off and put you up here, so really. It's lost its value for me a little bit. I'm joking. No, I love being here with you guys, and I would give the world to do another show like this. So,
you want to tell them about your little goal thingy you got going on?
Yes. So there's a goal that if we get 20 super chats that are $10 or higher, the level, the color, or whatever, that we'll do a Christmas-esque cooking shows, like on the 26th or the 27th. We'll do a cooking show, probably not baking because there's a lot of standing around while that's happening, which could be funny, but we'll probably do a cooking show for you guys because we haven't done a cooking show in forever, and I believe it was day 4 of last year's 12 Days of Christmas. Gen X Mom had a cooking show. I don't know if she'll join me for that. We're putting it in the works, but if you want us to finalize it...
when are you going to do this cooking show if the donations come through?
Like I said, the 26th or the 27th, like in between New Year's and...
I thought your dad said you were going to do it on the New Year's Eve.
Or like I said, for it to be finalized, my dad said we got to hit the goal.
Okay.
Gen X dad said we got to hit the goal for it to be finalized, for him to be like, fine.
All right, I get it.
You know him. So just so you guys know, the goal is there, set by Gen X dad. He's like, it's just... He always does the goals thinking it's not going to be hit, but he doesn't pick big enough numbers. If only he exaggerated it, like he exaggerates how long you've been away from him. Like if you leave to go to the bathroom and you're gone for like 2 minutes, he'll come back. Well, you've been gone for like 30 minutes. What's going on? Like that's what he does. So it's hilarious. And boom, Danny H. First one on the board.
Nice.
There we go. Like I said.
There we go. $10.
Danny H. is wanting it. So he said, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, Bottom of the Glass Nation, #InvisiHoochie.
Nice.
All right. Well, now that we got our formalities out of the way, actually, I haven't shown Gen X Mom yet. Say hi.
Hi, everyone.
There, now you know Gen X Mom's in here. I'm not lying. So now that we have the formalities out of the way, we can have a slower, more relaxed, not so in your face, punch him out, 12th day of Christmas. Because that's what's been going on. Every single show, besides my amazing music show, I will add, was very boom, bow, in your face, call in, winner, boom. Like, it's just, sometimes it's nice to take a step back because that's what Christmas is all about. It's about us just being here together, hanging out, having a good time, reminiscing about the good old days. Now, let's go to the picks here, everybody. On to the drag and drop portion of the show. By the way, drag and drop, there's no dragging or dropping. There's clicking. That's what the drag and drop section is. It's, hate to break it to you, spoiler warning. Spoiler warning. It's just a little, it's a little doot. There you go. So, obviously, 12 days of Christmas. What comes after 0, guys? You get 1. So day 1 was just a call-in show. I thought day 1 was something different. It was just a Bottom of the Glass Nation call-in show and getting you guys hyped up. And honestly, I'm cool with that. Like, you know what? It's good to have your own shtick, have your own little get-together here. But because I had to research the 12 days of Christmas of Gen X Talks going on here. And looking back at last year's 12 days of Christmas, we definitely did some things better, but some things not as well. the things we did better, everything was better. The things not as well is that the 12th day was the 24th last year, which I think works a little better, but we're doing a show on the 24th ever. So you're getting the 13 days of Christmas, but that doesn't roll off the tongue as well. So what did we do? What did Gen X Dad? Well, my favorite moment of the first day of Christmas for Gen X Talks was Dad's funny book that he let out. It's self-explanatory, really. Nobody in the house needs it, of course. Maybe Mom needs it. Like she walks around like you own one. Okay, so
I'm allowed to.
Yeah, I don't need it. Gen X Dad doesn't need it. I don't know why he probably looked at the book. He's like, I mean, I can't buy it, but at least I'll show it to other people. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was one of my favorite moments of day one, and just letting you guys know there will be call-ins on this show. Gen X Dad got so mad at me on the 5th day of Christmas when I did my music show. He's like, the 12 days of Christmas is supposed to be all call-in shows. I'm like, nobody calls in on the jukebox, man. It's my show. Just let me do my thing. He's like, they're supposed to be call-in shows, man. What's going on? I'm like, man, leave me alone. Like, we were all jamming, and he was being a Grinch all year. Okay, I'm skipping ahead to day 5, but there's going to be a lot of days going around. Technically, can't you call me the ghost of Christmas past right now as we're going through the old days of Christmas?
I know you've also got 4 out of 20.
4 out of 20 already?
Yes. Mama X sent $9.99. Merry Christmas, son.
Thank you, Mom.
Star Roberts gifted 5 memberships tonight. T-Bone 76 gave $10. Shoeless gave $10. Let's Get Cooking. And I thought Christina Dvorak did one. Yes, Christina Dvorak gave $10. Merry Christmas, Bottom of the Glass Nation.
There we go.
So you got 4 out of 20.
Shout out to the Bottom of the Glass Nation.
Yeah.
Coming in. They really love the cooking show,
That
apparently.
is on the YouTube channel.
Cooking shows are a Disney kid, but cooking shows are here and are always awesome.
There you go.
All right, Disney kid. Shout out. I mean, I didn't think it would be that big of a hit. It's my bad.
Now you got your 5 of 20. This was your thing.
If we get to 25, I'll even bring Adelina on to do it.
Oh, wow.
If we get to 25.
Did you talk to her about that?
Well, I'll make it happen. I won't tell her we're doing a cooking show. I'll be like, hey, you want to come over and like cook something with me? Have a nice dinner. And then the cameras are gonna be like, oh, my bad, the cameras are here. But no, she'd probably do it. She loves you guys.
Putting her on the spot.
She's great under pressure.
Okay.
She's fine.
All right.
So moving on to day 2, I realized I don't even have my notes pulled up.
Good job. Good job.
I know. Day 2, Gen X Mom, do you remember what day 2 was as I pull up my notes?
I can find out, but Spineless Wonder Boner wants to know, what will you be cooking? Do you have any idea?
Not yet. Like I said, it's a work in progress until we get the confirmation that Gen X Dad will be able to at least be there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Day 2 was best and worst Christmas presents you ever got. And Carson called in with a stepdad gave you a motorcycle at 8 years old. Ooh, what would you have done if you had a motorcycle at 8 years old?
Crashed it. Actually, I don't even know if I would have rode it, to be honest. At 8 years old, I was a very sensitive child. I was not very into the whole motorcycle, like running it down. I wasn't allowed to go past the fire hydrant until I was like 10. He said, that fire hydrant, you don't do anything. Then I got to about 9, 10. That street light right over there, it's literally just a block. It's one block. I was right there on this cul-de-sac. I was stuck. That's all I had. That's all the room I had for my whole life. And it sucked because for a little bit, I was friends with the kid whose house was right past the fire hydrant. So I'd be like, I can't go over there, man. I'm not allowed to. He's like, what do you mean? He's like, I'm not allowed past the fire hydrant. He's like, why not? I'm like, because I'm not supposed to. So I was stuck.
Because of that street, that's what it was. So you just received $10 from the Grinch. Time to make green eggs and ham. Merry Grinchmas, everyone. You're up to 7 right now.
Up to 7? Jesus.
Yeah, 7.
Wow, they're flying through. I put a 2-hour limit on this because, the show is obviously going to go longer than an hour. So
Spot and Stock You, $9.99. Merry Christmas, Bottom of the Glass Nation, and all the best in the coming year. Y'all like my extended family. You may not know me, but I've been hanging in the shadows about 3 years, he said.
About 3 years.
He's watched you grow up.
You want to know who else has been sitting in the shadows for 3 years?
Who?
This guy. He's been sitting in the shadows for 3 years. Sitting there waiting to see the spotlight. Look at him. He's such a tiny little boy.
That's what you used to look like when
That
this
was-
all started.
We were trying to figure out when that picture was taken. Was it? It was earliest it could have been was a year before Gen X Talks to right when Gen X Talks started. That's our block of time. Either way, that is 14 or 15-year-old Briggs right there. Why is the phone number here? I can't deal with this. But yeah, that's very, very young Briggs. He's our TikTok moderator for tonight. He's just running it over there. Look at him go. Look at him go. He's working hard.
Look at that little kid.
So with day 2, the best and worst Christmas gifts you ever got. I remember somebody saying they crashed their parents' car. I was looking through the old stream. I forgot exactly who it was. There was a lot of Gen X Dad talking that I listened to today. That's why I gave him the night off. I was like, no more. But somebody crashed their parents' car. That's yikes. I would be done for. And then stepdad gave him a motorcycle at 8 years old. Now, what makes this interesting, it's a stepdad that gave it. How did the mom react?
I don't know.
I don't remember. I'm allowed to look. It's more natural for me. It looks like I'm looking at the picture. Don't hide behind Kenny. So, best and worst Christmas gifts you ever got. We're heating up our 12 days of Christmas, easing our way in.
What was one of your best Christmas presents? You've had multiple good ones, but what was your
best?
Which one can you think of?
I don't know. It's hard for me to say best Christmas present. I'm trying to think of what
one of them.
I know. I'm trying to think of like Christmas presents. Oh, my Switch. That was one of my favorite Christmas presents I've ever gotten.
What about your?
Oh, the Oculus. I did get that for Christmas. My Oculus was also really good. Dad says I never play it either. It's because it's hard to play it in the studio. There's not a lot of room. But when I was at my apartment, I played it. There was room. I had room to actually play my Oculus. Now, if I didn't have a lot of stuff behind me on my side of the studio, as you guys can see right here, there's a lot of stuff on a shelf at bottom arm level. Like, I would use it a lot. So it just depends. If I brought my PC into the living room or into the game room and then played it, because all my games are on my computer and not on the Oculus itself.
Gotcha.
But my Switch was definitely my favorite. My worst Christmas present was not on you guys. It was on me. Because 2 years in a row, I wanted the launchpad, and I didn't get it. 2 years in a row, I wanted the launchpad, which is like musicians use it.
Yeah.
You can use it for some games. I was like really into it. I just wanted to try it out, use it, mess around with it. And it's like the soundboard that Gen X Dad has over here, literally exactly like it. You put music on it, and I really wanted it for 2 years. And then the 1 year I don't ask for it because I was like, I'm not that interested in it anymore. It's like not my thing. You guys got it for me, and remember how much of a debacle it was to get it because you had ordered it really early, and then you hid it. And then we couldn't. I was opening up all my presents, and how my parents do it is there's always one big present that every kid gets. And I was really liking my other presents. I thought like the stick hockey table I got that year was my big present, and I was like, yes, let's go. And then Gen X mom goes, Briggs, you have one more. I was like, no, I don't have any more. There's none under the tree. We spent 3 hours on Christmas Day trying to find my launch pad. And they told me the next day, like, it was a launch pad. Like, I'm sorry. And me not being interested in it anymore after, like, I requested it 2 years in a row. And I was like, oh, well, it's not really my thing anymore. I don't really want to try it. I didn't really want it anymore. But, like, so it's on me because asking for it for 2 years and then not, like, leaving it out. They probably thought, boom, he doesn't expect to get it this year. Prime opportunity. I would have thought the same thing. And so we spend 3 days going through the recycle bin, going through the study, going through your closet, everywhere you guys hide presents. The ivy, whatever.
Where did we find it? I don't remember.
I think you found it under your shoes in your closet.
Oh, probably.
Under your shoe because it's a thinner box. She found it under her shoes in her closet. But here's the kicker. Before they found it 2 weeks after Christmas. They found it next year. They found it next year. And so like they found it in January. Before that, they had ordered another launchpad, a different one, for me to get. So I had already set up and I was already messing with this launchpad, and then they they found the old one. So did you end up giving it to Ryan?
I believe so.
Yeah, you ended up giving it to Ryan. I don't know if he still used it or anything like that, but that was so funny because I remember thinking like, guys, it's not that important. Like, I don't really need the launchpad. And I remember telling Dad when Dad went to order another launchpad, I said, Dad, you don't have to. I'm not that interested in it anymore. And I think that he thought I was just saying that so he didn't have to order another one because he ended up doing it anyway. And I'm like, I felt so bad for so long, but I did use it for off and on for a long time.
Well, that's good.
So like I did get use out of it because I felt bad that you guys had got me 2 launch pads for no reason. But yeah, that was a funny Christmas debacle there. God.
All right. Well, while you take a break for a minute, we got another. The Man They Call Jay, member for 31 months on YouTube. My mom.
31.
My mom loved it. It was a battery-powered motorcycle.
Ooh.
That's what he got. Love y'all. What's the thoughts on doing the cooking show on Friday?
What's Friday?
We're doing it. I believe the cooking show is going to be New Year's Eve.
If they hit the goal, yes.
I think it's going to be New Year's Eve.
Yeah, if they hit the goal, I can get Gen X Dad on there. You know what I mean?
Well, we'll see. Michelle M, $9.99. Merry Christmas, Briggs. Mama X, Bottom of the Glass Nation family. Thank you, Michelle, so much.
Don't mind the 2-liter of Coke I was just drinking out.
It's 8 of 20. You've got 8 of 20, $10.
Dang, we're almost halfway there, and we're not even halfway through this stream. We're on day 2.
That's great.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
So
we
what
can
was
hit
day
it.
3?
Day 3 was if you could change one thing about Christmas this year, what would it be? And there was a lot of great answers. Some people were saying, no social media, no this, like I wish I could see some of my family members again. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring you up.
What about you? What would you change about Christmas this year?
Well, one thing that I would change about Christmas would be I wish that our entire family could make it every year. Because like last Christmas with everybody together was 4 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, where Millennial Brothers came, as when...
we were close last year. We
were close.
But not...
But I think everybody came 3 years ago. That's when it all happened. It was the year after COVID.
Yeah.
Because everybody had not seen each other in forever, so it was very important.
Right.
That's one thing I'd change. Because some people with the no social media thing, it's I like seeing everybody with their family. I enjoy that. You know what I mean? Some people don't enjoy the fakeness of social media, but hey, they're still showing you the good parts of their life. So what? They're not showing you the bad. Sometimes I really wish they didn't show the bad. You know what I mean? There's high schoolers who cry on their private stories on Snapchat to everybody who follows them, and I'm sitting there dude, I really don't care. I was I don't know you that well to be there to support you. I kind of wish I could be there to support you, but you're kind of doing this for attention. You know what I mean? People who are authentic on social media is very rare, but I don't think you should get rid of it.
And who,
Zippo.
Yeah, I was just going to say, who was...
Zippo said more people should focus on the real meaning of Christmas. I think the real meaning of Christmas is just be there with your family. Like I said, with this show, it's not boom, bam, in your face, content, entertainment. It's, we're here. I'm being authentic with you guys, just taking you through the journey of what happened while just being me. You know what I mean? So I hope you guys are you and I'm me, and I'll keep it that way. I'm not you, you're not me, she's not me, me not her. Get it? Easy. It's light. Now, day 4 was different Santas around the world. This was one of my favorites because I don't know what Christmas is like everywhere else. I'm assuming Christmas is very similar in Canada and in America, and same with Mexico. There you go. Took me a sec. Okay, I'm great at geography, I swear. Tell me the country that's completely landlocked in South Africa, Lesotho. Yeah, boom, light work. But like I had to explain to Adelina the other day why Australia, it's like summer for them right now because of the Earth's tilt and everything, how it goes around the sun. And I was trying to explain that to her, but I'm thinking, imagine going surfing on Christmas Day. I mean, you can still do that in California. It's just going to suck, but...
I've spent in Southern California, in my lifetime, I have had 80-degree Christmases.
What? Really?
Yeah, down. Yes, there have been a few where it's been like 80 degrees. Yeah, I was wearing shorts on Christmas Day.
That's crazy.
That has happened.
It was like 80 degrees today, too. It was like really cold, and then it was like 80 degrees for a little bit today.
It was not 80 degrees today.
Then Elvira's lying.
Well, yeah.
Because it was pretty warm in the truck today. But yeah, I think Christmas around the world is crazy. And my favorite Santa Claus.
Santa Claus? Is your mother? Is your father?
Dutch Santa Claus.
Dutch Santa Claus.
Because look at him. He's like a king, dude. What? Or, well, looks more like a bishop.
I was going to say, that's what he looks like.
A bishop
more
or a...
religious than anything.
But, like, look at the robe. He's riding in on a horse. That's freaking sick. Imagine, like, coming around. Well, because, the Netherlands isn't very large compared to America. You know what I mean? He can ride around on a horse to all the houses and I just imagine he goes like this to all the chimneys. He just pulls up and goes, boom, just like drains it every time. He's like, oh yeah, got my present here. Step back. He's like Blitzen. You see it? Wait, what's the name of his horse? Ah, dang, I should have looked that up. I was gonna say Blitzen, but he doesn't have reindeer. He's got one horse.
Nope.
Dude, imagine the costs. He's saving so much. He knows how to find a good deal. Good Lord.
Overhead is good.
Yeah, it's no profit loss here. This guy's got it. But yeah, Christmas around the world, like some people's favorites. They looked at Portugal, Venezuela, Austria, Norway, Denmark, Czechoslovakia, Czechoslovakia, Spain, Japan, and like. Here, I'll read you the winners of the call-in show that got those answers right. It was Brent, Shiloh, Brent again, Sweets, Nancy, Christina, Dvorak, I'm assuming. There's no last name. St. Donna, Scott Athens, Brent again, Justin Ride, and Bianca. So Brent went on a tear day 4.
Yes, he did.
Shout out Brent for getting 3 on day 4. He was just, he was cooking that day.
That's cool.
And then my favorite... Day 5 was Le Kids Jukebox.
How'd that go? Did you have fun?
Yeah, dude, I had a blast. Kids Jukebox is always a good time because we're just listening to music, jamming out together.
Did you listen to any songs you've never heard before?
I did.
And what'd you think?
There was a lot of songs that are now on my Christmas playlist.
Oh, really?
Because, one, because I rediscovered them and saw them on Spotify. 2, because they're really good. Like the Run DMC one was really good. Christmas Wrapping by the Waitresses. My new, I'm announcing it, guys, my new all-time favorite Christmas song. Sorry, Jingle Bell Rock, you're number 2. What was your favorite Christmas? Jingle Bell Rock. That's why it's number 2 now.
Okay, and so now it got bumped, something else got bumped in there?
Because Christmas Wrapping by the Waitresses is number 1.
Is now number 1, okay. What other Christmas songs do you like? What's on your playlist that you like?
My Christmas playlist. Well... All I Want for Christmas Is You is on there. Duh. Like, you can't have it just, it's time.
Oh, gosh. Please don't sing.
You can't. Okay, I'm not going to sing it, man. Jeez. But, yeah, you can't have a Christmas playlist without one of the most popular Christmas songs of all time, okay? I know it's overplayed. I know as soon as September hits, people are seeing Mariah Carey thaw out of her iceberg.
I can't listen to it. I skip it every single time it comes on.
Why? It's not a bad song. It's just overplayed. It's just like...
It's not that.
Like Last Christmas. I love Last Christmas. And it's played all the time, but I love it.
Oh, Last Christmas I like. I just personally don't like Mariah Carey, so...
Oh, wow. Okay. Eminem fan over here.
I'm not... I think she screams half her songs.
That's a crazy critique. Okay.
Well,
we'll talk about this later, Mom.
Justin Seifert, $10. Love your family, but would like a cooking show.
Oh.
So there you go.
See? We're almost halfway there, right?
You were at 9 out of 20.
Wow. You guys are like right. You guys are halfway there to get in the show, and we're halfway through the mandatory show. But yeah, no, I loved the Kids Jukebox. The Kids Jukebox been great. And you want to know why there's a gaping hole in the top right of this screenshot?
Why?
Why is it? Why would you think that?
I don't know.
Why is there a missing piece? Because it looks very similar to this screen, doesn't it?
Yes.
Why is there a missing link?
I don't know.
Because Gen X Dad is bah humbug, no Christmas music for me. He doesn't like it. It's not fun. No Christmas joy on day 5 for Gen X Dad.
Yeah, he was kind of grinchy.
He was there for the win. He was there to win. He was not there for the vibes. Because Gen X Mom and I, when we listen to a Christmas song, we're hanging out. We're having a good time. Gen X Dad, it's like, oh, we're listening to Christmas music now? This is him. Oh, we're doing questions again? Oh, let's do the questions. Yes. I'm ready. That's all he did. There was no joy whatsoever in that man. It was very sad to see. It was disheartening. It was a bad performance on his part. We'll look back to it in the off season. We're going to try and work on it so that next year we come back strong with a lot more Christmas joy. That's one aspect of the game that he really needs to work on, and that's why we got him as a project QB in the second round. So,
All right. Facebook is chiming in tonight for you.
Oh, wow.
Johnny O on Facebook. Merry Christmas to the bottom of the glass nation. Merry Christmas, General, Mama X, and Briggs. Johnny O.
Merry Christmas.
Sean MacArthur is checking in on Facebook. The meaning of Christmas is family and friends. That's what he's saying. And A787 Fixer gifted 5 new memberships tonight. So
whoa, 5 new memberships. Let's go.
What do they get for memberships?
Let me get to my camera.
Come on, man.
Now that you're a member on Gen X Talks, you can go to the community section of our YouTube page. So go to our channel, hit community. You now have access to 3, almost 4 years of behind-the-scenes content of whatever you can get your hands on before your month expires, or you rejoin and don't have to worry about the month. But you now have access to a lot of behind-the-scenes content, a lot of behind-the-scenes polls. Check it out. You get special features in our Discord as well.
Jane Motz on YouTube wants to know, Briggs.
Yes.
What is your thoughts on the Christmas song "Merry Christmas, Everybody" by Slade?
Never heard it.
Ooh, Jane.
Never heard it. Should have been there for day 5. Should have been there. Day 5 was a long one. That was like one of the longest shows of the 12 days because we did a verbal buzzer segment, a Name That Tune segment, and then we did a Kids Jukebox show afterwards. So it was a whole mess.
It was a lot.
It was a lot. And I'm proud of you for staying with me the whole time, Mom. Now, day 6. We are now halfway through Gen X Talks, 12 Days of Christmas. Now, day 6, sorry, I was like tweaking for a second. Day 6 was Christmas toys throughout the years, or like gifts, as some would say. Now, this one was scoop of chocolate, scoop of vanilla, scoop of Rocky Road, scoop of mint chocolate chip, scoop of pistachio, scoop of brownie ice cream, cookies and cream, brown sugar ice cream, sprinkles on top, put the cherry on it, make sure you put it in a cone. That's what day 6 was. Light work.
Your dad's going to kill you.
Light work, no reaction. I wish he'd let me be a contestant because I would show him how much of a scoop it is. Now, our winners for day 6 were St. Donna. Ding, another point there. Craig Peterson. Ding, another point to him. Mary Mathis, Chris Wilson, and Scott Royston. So that means, I think Scott has won a few. No, that was Scott's first win. St. Donna's second win. I have like a mental scoreboard in my head so that whoever wins the whole thing can get a fist bump through the camera. But day 6 was Christmas toys. It was the toy show, as you guys know. As he did logos, the logo guessing, like Ideal. This was blacked out and whatnot. He had a corner of a Rubik's Cube on one of them. Like, how do you make that hard? How do you make a Rubik's Cube difficult? He had a few that were like kind of maybe one scoop, not double scoop. You know what I mean? But day 6 was definitely one of the more fun days. It was the first day that I was on the phone reacting for you guys. That's when things really got more streamlined. We got more hands on deck. Right, Briggs? Right. Okay. So Oh, wrong one. There we go. Whoa.
Whoa.
Jumping around. Sorry, guys. So there will be a call-in section at the end of this. I'm going to be asking you guys what your favorite part of the 12 days of Christmas
nice.
was. So start thinking about it. I know it takes a bit for the to get going, but sip some coffee, get ready. So don't lose sight of what the goal is at the end of this. Now we don't. Yes.
OB5150 gifted 5 memberships on YouTube tonight, and Graham Gordon gave $5, saying $5 Canadian for insulin meds for the kid as he downs a 2-liter bottle of pop.
I didn't drink this whole thing.
Insulin is cheaper here in Canada. Love you, kid, and Mama X and General.
I have only drank a little bit. The only drinks I've taken out of this are the ones you guys have seen. The rest of it was Gen X Dad. He filled up like a few of these or something like that. Okay? I had to go get these because he was tired of, there's no Coke, no Coca-Cola. And I was like, with the way he was acting, I was like, are you sure you're talking about the liquid that you're needing here? Like, are you sure? But no, I've only drank a little bit. I'm not finishing that by the end of the night. That's too much. Too much Coke. It's not okay. It's not healthy for a growing boy like me.
Shinobi wants to know, did Briggs drink some Jolt Cola tonight? He's all fired up.
I've been fired up. I'm always fired up. You guys don't know me. I live every day at 100% energy. Okay, that's not true. I live every day.
No, you don't.
I live every day very mellow and hanging out, right, Mom?
Sometimes too mellow.
What? What do you mean too mellow? What days am I too mellow? I'm just walking around like, dang, man. No, I walk around very mellow, very just happy. You know what I mean? Just full of joy, but not like, wow, in your face about it. So this is my outlet, guys. This is where I get all my energy. This and yelling at my friends while playing video games. These two. I don't do that a lot either. So it's like, this really is the outlet, guys. This is my alter ego. I turn on the camera. I'm now Gen Z kid. I'm no longer Briggs.
Aaron Fogg on YouTube says, Briggs is cool. I hope I get to meet you someday.
If you're coming to Vegas, you get to meet me. That'd be cool.
Graham Gordon says the kid is a scoop of vanilla and another scoop of vanilla.
Wow, thanks. It's called me white. Crazy. Hey, man, scoop of vanilla, and they're adding brown chocolate drizzle on me right now, okay? Adelina's family, they're spicing me up a little bit,
Oh, my goodness. All right.
Trust me, there was so much Mexican food I have never had before at that.
Great segment. You went to Addie's family's Christmas party last weekend.
I did.
You want to tell people how that went?
Oh, I will. I so will. So I missed, what day did I miss? Day 10.
Yeah, it was Saturday, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I missed day 10 of the show. Of the 12 days of Christmas. Yeah, day 10.
Today's 12. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm losing my days.
I missed day I know. I told you there's going to be a lot of days.
Off screen now.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Day 10, I missed because I drove down, or I didn't drive. I went down with Adelina and her dad's side of the family, which is the very big Mexican family trademark. Some of them may be watching right now. Please don't take any offense to that. They do watch Gen X Talks. They'll comment and be like, hey, how many subscribers do I need to be here? I'm like, so I went down there with her family, right? And we get there early and they're like, yeah, we're going to play a softball game. That's like her family's thing. They have a Thanksgiving softball game. They have a Christmas softball game. And I'm sitting there like, fine, I'll play softball again. I suck at hitting. I cannot hit a ball to save my life. Ever since I hurt my ribs back in 2009, never been able to play again. But no, I can never hit to save my life. It's not that I can't make contact. I just can't get any air under the ball. No lift whatsoever. I'm missing one of the 5 tools there. But I'm a great fielder. That just comes natural to me. I've always loved playing shortstop, but they always stick me at third base. So I'm always sitting there scared out of my mind because they hit it so hard to me on third base. I'm like Chris Pratt in Moneyball. Like, hey, man, what's your deepest fear? He's like, the ball getting hit in my general direction. They're like, oh, that's funny. What is he? He's like, that's my fear. It's like, that's me. So we get down there, and one of her cousins was supposed to bring a bat and a ball for everybody to play with. You're playing softball. We get down there, and he's like, I forgot to bring a bat and a ball. I'm like, what? He's like, I brought my cleats, though. I'm like, thank you. You throw one cleat at me, and I'll hit it with the other one, and we'll play. No. So they were deciding on what to do next, and obviously I'm not going to make suggestions. I'm the new guy there. Well, I'm not really new. It's my second year going to a Christmas party, but still. they're like, you know what, guys, let's play basketball. And if you know me, I love basketball. I played JV my sophomore year before stopping to only do FFA. I love basketball. Gen X Mom, how long have I been playing basketball?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. You started when you were real young.
Yeah, I was like 5th grade, something like that.
Maybe even, I don't know.
It was
maybe
5th.
It was right around there. Yes.
Yeah, man, I've been playing basketball forever. It was as soon as I stopped playing baseball, I started playing basketball.
That's right.
So I love basketball, and I didn't used to be this tall, so I always played point guard. And I'm acting like I'm really tall. I'm only 5'11". But in her family, I'm tall. So like I always played point guard, never big. And we get to the basketball court. I'm sitting there like, thank God. Adelina knows I've been waiting for this moment, waiting for us to play basketball with her family one time. I just needed one moment, one game, and it'll be wraps. Prime LeBron, prime MJ, prime Clyde Drexler, Pete Maravich, Elgin Baylor, Jerry West, you name it. John Havlicek, you name it. I'm that guy right now. So so excited to play. We get there. I get picked second. Her little brother, I've told him I've played basketball. You know, we've talked about it. He didn't pick me first. I was like, the disrespect put on my name. And I asked him after, I was like, why didn't you pick me? He's like, oh, I completely forgot. I'm like, yeah, whatever. You just didn't think I was like that. And so I'm sitting there. I get picked up second by her uncle, who does not know me. I'm pretty sure he picked me because I was tall, and that was it. I start balling. Not to brag or anything. I will brag a little bit. I start balling, right? Now, let me tell you a little something. Let me just, hold on. Let me tell you a little something, right?
What are you doing?
Hold on. Let me tell you a little something.
What are you doing?
Just give me 1 second. Hold on. Let me tell you guys a little something. I am like that, right? My best play. I dribble the ball to the corner. I get the ball way up in the corner. Let me mute your mic so I don't come through. I get the ball in the corner. Turn around. Tween, cross. Her cousin touching the floor, praying to God, right? He's gone. Out of my way. She has an aunt, you know, who did play basketball before. She's very large. I ran into her one time. Brick wall. It was over for me. Like, she set a screen. I literally went, dong. Like, I almost fell over. I was done for. So I'm like, oh, man, I need to sidestep this way. So I go behind the back, right foot down. For people playing basketball, I did not travel. There was no gather step. Behind the back, her brother's coming in, jumping up. I'm like, well, I can't go for this layup. I'm about to get absolutely, like, just swatted, right? Go up under the basket, reverse layup off my left foot, and I made it. Oh my God. I literally landed on the ground after making that. I went, ew. Oh my God. I was like, that was nasty. I was like, and everyone's like, what just happened? Her nana's on the sideline going, thinking she looked like she saw a ghost. I mean, she did. I'm very white. It was bright outside. I was like, Jesus Christ. Ew. Nasty. Now let me bring my chair back.
They're all laughing at you going, ew. Yeah, he's really being humble here, isn't he?
Guys, I never get anything to brag about. I am the butt of the joke of everything. Let me have my moment. And man, I will say, I did not ball hog the whole time. I did pass it. You know, I had fun. We ended up losing the game because I kept passing it too much. I just didn't, like, because obviously, like, I know we're having fun. Like, it's whatever. So yeah, it was fun, and then I ate a lot of really good food. I met a lot of her uncles and aunts again. It was a lot of our tias and tios. It was great. I had a blast.
What kind of food did they have?
They had tamales, a lot of food I can't name that I don't remember. That was really good. They had homemade taquitos. What was it? They made flan. Love that. They had homemade chocolate cake, homemade banana pudding. Was not as good as Scott Royston's. Sorry. But it was really good.
Did you guys play any games?
Yeah, they played. Oh God, they played Loteria, which is just Mexican bingo, and where you shout out Spanish words instead of numbers. And they wanted me to say out the Spanish words. And I was like, no, I'm not doing it because I'm going to get made fun of. Oh, yeah. So I really just did not want to do that. So we did, there was a costume contest, and I did dress up as Buddy the Elf. There are pictures. I don't have them. I've been asking for them. And Adelina dressed as Jovi. So that was really nice that we matched. I'm the only dude who dresses up there, which is okay because I don't care. I will always dress up because the couple's costumes are awesome. And like they make jokes, but I'm like, whatever. I'm rocking my Buddy the Elf costume. You can't stop me. And they do a little lineup. I think I told this story a little bit on one of the, like 2 days ago. No, yesterday. Told the story yesterday, but I'll shorten it for you guys. They did a little bit of a lineup and like, you know, say, oh, put their hand above somebody. Do they win? Yeah! Do they win? No! Like, just don't make noise or whatever. You guys know the drill. So whenever they were about to get to me and it was a little quiet, I go, I'm singing. I'm at a Christmas party and I'm singing. I'm at a Christmas party and I'm singing. Hey. And then Adelina goes, hey, no singing at the Christmas party. I go, yes, there is. No, there's not. Yes, there is. And she goes, no, there's not. And they're all laughing and having a good time. And that's what had us win the costume contest.
That's awesome. Was there any other games that you played? Just curious, because everybody plays.
Yeah, there. Oh God, you're gonna hate me for this, Mom, because I really fumbled. I fumbled the bag in front of her dad here.
Oh. Hey, it's not my problem.
It worked out. It worked out, but close one here. So there was a game where you partnered up. Obviously, Adeline and I partnered up. One person sitting in a chair. There's a clothesline going across, like they had a little tent that we're all in, like a big like party tent. And one person has the string go behind them over the clothesline with a marshmallow with a ring, like a rope tied through the marshmallow, right? And they had to like fishing line it because it's going up and down to the person that's sitting there, and they gotta grab it with their mouth and eat the whole marshmallow while the other person is like trying to give it to them like this. Right? And the way they explained it, I'm right next to her dad and her brother that are right next to us. The way they explained it is like, okay, you have to dangle it into their mouth and make sure they like eat the whole thing until it's clean. And I went, pause. I was like, what? I was like, pause. What do you mean? And he was like, he goes, what the hell, Brigger? I was like, it was funny. And he started laughing, but it was, whoo! Close call there, but it was so funny. I was like, pause. What are you talking about? I was like, can't say it like that. That's weird. But no, I did win because as soon as I got a hold of that thing, literally just got a little nibble. I told Adeline, I was like, I'm going to get under it. You just drop it, and I'm just going to. And I got a hold of it. I literally just clean off and just no chewing, just straight swallowed the big marshmallow just so I can. And then
Did you win?
We tied because there was a one of her aunts on the other side like saw me grab it, and she grabbed it and she like cleaned it off too. And everyone was like making jokes about how she has practice and everything like that. I'm like, that's wild. And I was like, thank God no one's making jokes about me like that. I was like, that's wild. I'm here to win though, because winning those games would give you tickets that would enter into raffles of different boxes. And we actually won like a Christmas box. It was awesome.
Sounds like a fun day. What do you have for dessert?
I told you the flan, the
flan, that's right.
Yeah, and the banana pudding and the chocolate cake. Right. And then afterward, we went to her uncle's to stay the night, and I watched I was bunking. I was on a futon with her brother, and we watched like this Animal Kingdom video. Like we were just watching just the Apple TV Plus show of like the animals, and we're sitting there, we're watching one about kangaroos and how they like fight to learn to fight against each other, like spar. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, I totally lose against a kangaroo. I totally lose. And he's like, yeah, dude, we're so cooked. We're so like 4 pounds of muscles in their tail. We're done. And then they realized that I'm a very heavy sleeper. And when I'm out, I'm gone. And I can go back to sleep instantly. It's like I'm in a constant state of like being on the verge of sleeping for an hour after I sleep. Like if I have the opportunity, I will just gone. And it's amazing. I love the ability to do that. I can sleep anywhere, anytime, right? And he had a really bad cough all day yesterday, and he was coughing a lot that night. So in the morning, it was like 8:30. He's coughing, and I wake up, roll over, go, hey man, you should get like a cough drop or something, man. You're coughing like all day yesterday and today. And he's like, yeah, man, I probably should. And then I just roll over, out immediately, gone. Had a full-on conversation, and I'm gone again. So they thought that was funny. And then I lost in fantasy football semifinals, but that was yes.
All right, let's read some sheets.
Yes.
Sandy wants to know on YouTube, Briggs, you don't look very festive tonight. Where's the buddy costume?
Oh, buddy costume on the Christmas on the cooking show.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Yeah.
Facebook personal Sean MacArthur. Here's 200 stars for the general. Z Kid and Mama X, you're doing a great job. My guy, keep up the great work. I support the content. And Mama X, I can't forget about you. Enjoy both of you and have a Merry Christmas.
Wow, Merry Christmas.
Sean. Dorathy, $10. Let's see Briggs cook a baked Alaska. And Star Roberts gifted 5 memberships tonight. Diane over on Facebook says, oh my God, be proud, Briggs. Every dog has their day.
Yeah, man, I had my day. Exactly.
All right.
I was like, wait, can you hand me?
Are we on now?
Can you hand me that? That right there. Right. Nope. On your side. Yeah. I think this one's too small. Can you hand me the other one?
Oh my gosh.
Please. I don't want to take Gen X dads again.
This one has a button on it.
That's
I don't know. I don't know.
Wardrobe change.
There you go. There's
It's too small.
festive.
It is way too small.
Like the elf. Why don't you be a Santa elf? Ah! He's throwing things at me.
You what? You were throwing things at me? Oh, Lord. Let me get my hair down a little bit so you can see it. Okay, better.
The elf.
Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color?
So what day are we on now?
We are
This is your
on...
recap of the 12 days of Christmas that we had, right?
Yes. So, real quick, winners...
Go through the history.
Yeah, winners for day 6. We did not go through the history yet. Winners for day... Chris Wilson, Scott Royston. Now, on a day 7 was history. Day 7 was Christmas history. Let me quickly read you the winners. Spineless Wonder Boner. Not Christmas Civic. Christopher Civic.
Yes.
Cali Cat. She got Maine. Nice. Graham got the Griswolds, Bah Humbug, and the 20s for when Coke was released. When they started using Santa Claus.
Right.
Bob McKinley got Jimmy Durante. And then Laura got Karen. Boom. Easy.
Yep. Scoop of chocolate.
Scoop of chocolate, scoop of vanilla. All these are scoop of chocolate, scoop of vanillas. Now, after this, he was like, I'm done with the scoops.
Suffering. They're saying. Great.
Well, tell me when we're back.
Facebook as well.
Yikes. Here, let me swap out the cord real fast. Shiloh donated $10. You're the emergency cord.
Trippy said it's back.
Are we back?
Yeah.
All right, talk to them. Tell them I'm getting the
Hang on, we are standby. We're getting the emergency backup right now.
It's ready. I'm not putting it in yet because, we're back.
All right, back.
Are we back?
We're back. Mics are hot.
Mics are hot. Ow! Sorry.
Mics are hot.
The mics are hot, man. Jesus. Oh, hi, dog. I didn't know I let my dog in.
Yes, you did.
He's
day 8. Day 8 was a great day.
Day 8 was, dude. I freaking loved day 8, man. Day 8 was freaking. If you missed it, you missed out. I freaking I got blocked. I freaking loved day 8. I know Trippy was at day 8. I know Disney Kid was at day 8. That was. I'm just glad I didn't miss that one. I almost didn't come to day 8. But what?
Nothing. I'm just listening to you about day 8.
Well, yeah, because I almost didn't show up. It was Christmas as a parent, and
I
what do you
show up? But
You were there.
No, I wasn't.
What?
I skipped out on day 8.
I was there for day 8. I was in studio, in here for day 8. and like it was about what do we tell kids and like best Christmas story watching your kids. So like I loved day 8 because he was talking about me a lot. So what do you mean dead air? No dead air. I'm talking. Guys, messing with me. No, not a pee break. I was getting the
cord.
In the cord, guys.
Shiloh donated $10. Briggs, your hosting game is on point tonight. Well done, dude.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
So you got 11 of 20. You need 9 more for a cooking show.
Oh, Lord.
9 more.
I mean, I love the. I mean, Dad is sweating he's trembling in his boots right now. So anybody else who was at day 8, like, let me know. Like, because it was probably our lowest views on a day of 12 days of Christmas. It was mostly staff, like a few extras, nothing much. So, anyways, like there's not a lot to talk about. Now, in between day 8 and day 9, we did have a 21 gun intermission, not intervention. Intervention. You're doing too much on the 12 days of Christmas. We need you. Day 8 was too good. We need you to stop. But so we had. God dang it, dude! I want to move this thing. Dang, Max. Good Lord. But yeah, we had a 21 gun intermission. As you can see, I'm so involved. I'm so happy to be there. I actually was. It was a fun show. It was great. Kevin did a good job. Frank, as lovely as ever, you know. And then White Frank there in the bottom right corner also did a great job on the show. So I had fun on the 21 gun. It was a great intermission to like stop, and as you can see, Kevin has an amazing suit on. So there's your. I'm giving you the full 12 days of Christmas story. If you want my stats on like how many times I went to the bathroom and everything, if you really want to get that in depth, I'll tell you. Then we move on to day 9. Now, guys, what did we do for day 9? A ripoff, a sequel. You guys always get mad at remakes of 80s movies. That's what happened on day 9. It was one of those poor remakes. I'm kidding. It was a good show. It was truthful to the original for the most part. It was Christmas music adults version. I don't know what that means.
Mom and dad version, like way back. Like,
but I was there. And I played way back. So I played before your guys' time, Tom.
That's what we were doing.
But yeah, Scott Royston won on that show. He got White Christmas, Do You Hear What I Hear? And then Let It Snow, and then the Jackson 5 by Brent. So Scott Royston and Brent put in more points. Do you know who has the most points over the 12 days of Christmas so far?
I don't.
It's Brent.
Way to go, Brent.
Brent has the most points so far for the 12 days of Christmas.
That's the man that's known as Jay or something. Man, I messed that up probably.
Jay.
Jay.
Jay. So he was cooking these 12 days of Christmas.
Star Roberts just gifted $10. You're 12 of 20.
8 more? 8 more? Good Lord. Okay. Gen X dad is sitting there going, oh, Lord. Oh, God, I can't do it. I can't do it. But yeah, Christmas music adult version was pretty good. I jokingly call it the worst music show, but it was a good show. It wasn't a music show per se, but you know, he had good. You can't. It's not. I'm glad he didn't do a kids jukebox version, but this was one of the answers. You know, you guys did Burl Lives and all of that. Now moving on to day 10, which was 2 nights ago, the one I missed. I had to rewatch basically this entire show because I had no idea what happened at all. Day 10 was Christmas movies and trivia. Of course, I missed the one that I would do so well on. I missed the one show I would really say scoop of chocolate, scoop of vanilla, nilly, nulla. You know what I mean? Because we did Christmas movie trivia on the 21 Gun podcast, and I killed it. They also did Gen X trivia, and I only missed one question on that, so... And it's not like I studied Gen X trivia. No, I just had similar experience. So, sorry, guys.
I just made a mistake.
What'd you do?
Shadows Grow Longer just gifted $10, and I deleted... I deleted the message. I'm so sorry.
Did it get put in the sheets?
It got hidden.
It did get put in the sheets, but
okay. He said let's get cooking. Is that what it said?
Yeah,
I missed it.
Yeah.
Okay, cooking. Sorry about that.
He said cooking show.
Yes. And Christina Dvorak gave $10 more. Let's get cooking. Laura, Merry to my
Five
favorite YouTube
more.
family.
Woo!
Gen X Talks in the Bottom of Glass Nation gives me a reason to laugh. Here's for the cooking show. Excellent. Oh my
5. Whoa, 4 more.
Cali Cat, $10. Getting closer and closer. Thank
Woo!
you later in Vegas.
Dang, 4 more.
That's
And Gen X
awesome.
Dad joins me on the cooking show. That's crazy. He's, like I said, he's probably sitting up there. If he was watching the show, he'd be in the chat going, no, stop. Don't do it. Don't do it anymore.
All right.
He'd probably send in $10 to not do it. He's like, can I cancel it out?
Probably.
Now, moving on to day 10, like I was saying, is Christmas movies and trivia, which I would have freaking nailed. If it was Elf, if it was Christmas Vacation, Home Alone, what are other the animated Christmas movies?
I made you watch all the old ones. Rudolph, Frosty
Yeah.
the Snowman.
We had the box set.
Yes,
I was a DVD kid.
you were.
I grew up on Blu-ray and DVD.
Yes, you were.
I rewatched Young Guns 4 times in a row because I got stuck in my TV as a kid. And then my brother got it out for me. But I was sitting there, I was like, yes, this movie's pretty good. I was like, it's not amazing. Do I remember what Young Guns is about? No. I was too young. I have no idea.
Should rewatch it one more time.
I should. It's probably still, I think it still is in the monitor. I'm not going to lie. If we, I know where the monitor is. It's up there. We should find
We'll
it.
have to see. Sahara H, $10. Wish I lived close enough to be on the cooking show, but it will be fun to watch regardless. We need 2 more.
Well, Justin,
There's one. Justin, C for $10. Can y'all explain that
infatuation with In-N-Out Burger.
it's all right, but don't understand the hype?
It's kind of the hype that's baked into it. You know what I mean? It's like placebo effect. You grow up in California, you love it more. You know what I mean? I love In-N-Out Burger, though I've never tried Whataburger.
No, we tried. Remember, we
Because we were in Dallas Fort Worth, but it's like 4 different airports, and we didn't want to take a.
it was in a different terminal than.
Yeah, we didn't want to.
We were gonna try it. We wanted to compare it.
And then we were gonna try it in Vegas, but like we didn't think. Well, it's in Vegas, it doesn't count. You know what I mean? The old boy's gonna do some cooking. Oh, one more. We got 2 more. The shoeless one.
$10.
Yeah.
This is for the baking show.
And
there you go.
And the shoeless. Oh, there it is. Bang. Woo! 25, and Adelina gets forced onto the show
That's
too, by the way.
awesome. That's just awesome.
Just so you guys know.
Thank you.
Well,
everyone.
we're at 21. Now you have to keep count because the goal's
Here's
finished.
10 more. Cooking show with the general in a Santa suit.
I don't know what that's gonna.
That's
What's
$10 over. That's $30.
that's
There's
22.
$40.
3 more, and
Chef hat for the
Adelina.
general. Danny H.
The chef hat will come back. It has to.
My take on In-N-Out Burger, I was brought up on it. I mean, I had McDonald's when I was growing up, but I always thought In-N-Out Burger was amazing. It's fresh. It tastes like almost homemade to me. So I've had White Castle hamburgers, had them in the Illinois area, and those are greasy as.
I cannot have White Castle.
I can't do White Castle. I'm so sorry.
I had one when I was in Indianapolis, and it tasted.
It's
I was
greasy.
like, Then we had Steak and Shake, and I love Steak and Shake.
There's a Steak and Shake in Reno. Too bad you're not moving with us.
It'll be close. It'll be close enough.
I'm just teasing you.
But
All right, so what day are you on now?
we're on the lovely day 11. Here's some of the movie trivia. You can see Gen X Dad. A little bit of Inception going on here. You can see Gen X Dad doing some movie trivia. Then we had the lovely Mama X's show. I'll keep the screenshot up there for a little bit, not very long, because Gen X Mom's probably sitting there like, oh, why did you take that screenshot? But the lovely Gen X Mom. Now tell me, what was your favorite part of that show?
Last night's show?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know I was going to be put on the spot.
Well, yeah, we need an authentic answer.
I have to think. God, you got to give me a moment.
Quick thinking brings authenticity.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Man,
We're one away from bringing in Natty, by the way, because Spot and Stock You put in $10.
I got it. I loved listening to all the stories of people and how everybody's traditions were. I don't think there's just one that stands out, but it was neat to see how people decorate and what their house looks like, the outside, the inside, just everything that it just brings so much Christmas spirit. I love Christmas time. Christmas time is so much fun.
And then Christina Dvorak's put the nail in the coffin for Addie on the cooking show. I can't wait to tell her, like, hey, guess what?
She's going to love it.
Yeah, she loves being on the show with you guys. She loves you guys. But I'm glad you enjoyed your show. My main thing that I told you.
So nervous.
Yeah.
So nervous to do an hour. I'm just not used to being on for a whole hour. So, but it was fun.
The main thing that I told you was just make it your show, and that's what you did, and that's why it was fun.
Well, I tried. So no dead air. There was no dead. I tried.
All you had to do was just try not to do what I just did right there and put dead air. But sometimes dead air isn't that bad because we're all just hanging out. You know, whenever you're conversating with your friends around the fire pit, you're not all...
You're right. Krista Rose just gave $10. Cooking show. Cooking show. Love you guys.
Okay, I think the cooking shows are a hit.
Thank you so much, you guys. So much.
At one point, we wanted to do a cooking show every month. Remember that? Oh,
yes,
Lord.
We did.
Gen X Dead.
We couldn't figure out the logistics with the cameras and
Gen X Dead would never.
Oh, he would do it once a month.
Yeah, no.
He would.
But now, that brings us to day 12. Day 12. Hi, guys. It's day 12 here. I'm day 12. I am now Ghost of Christmas Present. Because now, get it? Because we're in the present. It's today. There's no future, by the way. We're not going to the future. We're not talking about the future right now. We're talking about today. Day 12.
It was so great. Everybody over the last 12 days participating.
Yeah.
Being here.
And day 12 is my day to tell you guys how thankful I am that you guys are all here for me. And here for my dad and here for my mom. And we get to enjoy and do streams of 12 days of Christmas. Little old Briggs, that guy right there, would have never thought he'd be streaming to hundreds and hundreds of people every day for the 12 days of Christmas, especially with his dad, and especially not playing video games. That was my whole thing. I wanted to be a gaming streamer. So it's crazy that we've gotten this far because I would have never thought I had a platform like this. I just love that I get to entertain all of you. Are you the target audience that I thought I was going to get? No. But, you know, it's what I got. You get what you get and don't throw a fit. You know what I mean? But, no, you guys are great. And I love you guys. And I'm glad you guys stuck with us for all 12 days of Christmas. Shout out to the people who were here every single day, including the 8th day. I have to say that because there was very few people. Okay? So I love you guys. Now, we will be taking a few calls. I'm going to have to put you on screen because this is where the number is. We will be taking a few calls, everybody, on what your favorite part of the 12 Days of Christmas show was. Now, let me get the phone all set. Gen X Mom, you don't need to worry about the phone. You just got to put your headphones on.
All right.
And, do your thing.
Roberts gifted 5 memberships tonight.
Woo!
Thank you, Star Roberts.
Call in, everybody, for what is your favorite
day of 12 days?
Yeah, favorite day. What was your favorite day of the 12 days of Christmas? Call 1-805-460-5603.
Get your radio voice going like Dad. Go low.
Welcome to the KGXD Radio Podcast.
There you go.
You can call in at 1-805-460-5603. Wow, no calls? Nobody likes us. Nobody likes us. No, they were like, there's no day that I like.
Delayed.
Yeah, there was no day. There was none that I really enjoyed.
Nobody liked it. Nobody loved you.
Good Lord, I know Dad was on this phone. I just cleared out like 20 apps at once. Jesus.
Justin Bennett said, sorry I'm late, y'all. Was busy wrapping presents. Member for 17 months. Did I say Scott Royston gifted 5 memberships? I'm not sure. Spot and Stock You, $9.99. Bring in Addie. Oh, these I think we said. Okay.
What I will say is shout out to Brent for being the #1 winner of the 12 Days of Christmas.
Very nice.
We do have a caller. Caller, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Caller, what's your name? Where are you calling in from?
Hey, I've got Kristen Hartman on the line from Missouri. How are you?
Hey, Kristen.
Hi, Kristen.
Hi. I'm doing really good. How are you?
Doing great. I just finished up my Christmas shopping today, so we're golden.
Oh, sweet. That's when you get the big sigh of relief.
Yeah, she still has to
Yeah,
wrap
for
them though.
sure.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh, no, actually, I'm good on that count, too, because I got home early enough.
Oh, good for you.
And then
Yeah.
what was
So
your
favorite-
your favorite
Yeah.
day of the 12 days of Christmas?
I don't know. I feel like it was last night just getting to see like everybody's different Christmas celebrations and, the pictures of their house and whatnot, and brought back some Christmas memories of my family, too. And that was a lot of fun.
And also, Gen X Mom was on.
Yeah. Gen X Mom, you rocked that last night.
Yeah.
Just
Thank
saying.
you so much. Thank
I
you.
told her she would. I kept telling her, I was like, you'll have a good time. Well, thank you, Kristen, for calling in, telling us your favorite day, and I hope you have a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you all, too.
right,
Bye-bye.
Bye. Randy Lorfing just gave $500
Whoa!
super chat on YouTube. I'm in the Christmas spirit and feeling giving. Merry Christmas. Hopefully this will fund a couple cooking shows.
Whoa, okay. Calm down, Randy. I mean, actually, don't calm down.
you.
Thank you so much,
much.
Randy. That's awesome.
Trishan says, keep practicing your smooth voice, Briggs. You almost have it.
My smooth voice. I don't need a smooth voice. I like my voice naturally the way it is. I don't
but
need
the
to.
low voice.
I don't
was
need to
there.
bring it down. I don't gotta do any of that. I like it the way it is. You know
Oh
what I
my
mean?
goodness.
I don't need to walk around like intentionally lowering my voice.
Is there any more callers?
No, I'm waiting for callers. Well, caller. Hi. You called it. Get it? Called it. Here we go. Caller, where are you calling in from?
Hey, Briggs, it's Callie Cat.
Hey, Cali Cat.
Cali Cat.
How's it going?
It's going good. I'm not gonna say where I'm from because that might give away a hint where coin 7 and 11 might be. So
Oh,
that's hush hush.
true. Well, what was your favorite day of the 12 days of Christmas?
Two actually.
Ooh.
I loved hearing everybody's wishes for Christmas.
Yeah, that was a good one.
And I loved seeing everybody's, and then yesterday, loved seeing how everybody was decorating for Christmas.
I'm telling you, Gen X Mom, your show was so good. It's going to be everybody's favorite. It's gonna be one of the.
Amazing.
Thank you. It was part help from your dad, though.
That
From
is
the
true.
general. He got all the pictures up there for me. I don't know how to do that. I have no.
Come on, you can do it. Well, Cali Cat, now that you bring up day one, what everybody wanted for Christmas. What did you call in and ask or tell the general what you wanted for Christmas?
I tried, but everybody was. I tried for. Let's see, the day that I got in and won. That's actually the first day I've been able to call in ever.
Oh, my
Really? What
goodness.
day did you win?
That was the 7th day, I think. I think it was 7th day.
Oh, okay.
The history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what did you want for Christmas? Since you couldn't get through, you can settle for one of Santa's elves here. I'll put word to the big man.
A new stove.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, you need that.
I need a new stove. Yeah, my stove was given out. I
Oh
need a new
man.
stove.
Well, I hope you get your wish this year.
Yeah. Hopefully, you got 2 more days left. Unless you.
Yes.
I gotta ask everybody that in a second. Well,
Santa can get it here.
There's
Santa
always
can- yeah,
next
yeah.
year,
well,
It's right
it's
around the
not about
corner.
next year. You could get it tomorrow. You never know. Well, Cali Cat, thanks for calling in, and I hope you have a Merry Christmas.
You're welcome.
Merry Christmas,
Merry
Cali
Christmas,
Cat.
you guys. Love y'all.
Now, what I'll ask everybody is, do you guys open one present on Christmas Eve? I feel like the nation is very torn on this fact.
I don't know.
Have we ever done that? I don't really
Yeah,
remember.
Well, I don't think you did, but I did with the older kids back
Mm-hmm.
in the day. But I don't know. Once you get going, though, it's hard to stop.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I never liked opening one present on Christmas Eve,
But, like-
especially because what if I open my really good one?
Trippy does, he says. I do. Oh, yeah. What if you open your really good
Yeah,
one?
like what if I open my best present? And then it's like, oh.
I've wrapped all the presents so I kind of know what's in all the boxes.
I remember the one year that I remember doing it, I was like really little. I think I was like 8. You picked the present for us.
Yes.
So that way we didn't open anything like amazing.
Yes.
And I remember, I think, what was it? I had gotten a 3DS for Christmas one year. No, a DS. I got a DS when I was like 8 or 9 or 7, somewhere around there. Like where We have a caller. Hold on.
Okay.
I will finish the story in a moment. Caller, can you give me 1 moment so I can finish my story, please?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Caught me right in the middle of the story, but I didn't want to leave you hanging. So, like I was saying, I had gotten like a DS for Christmas, but I remember I opened my Christmas Eve one and it was a DS game. So I didn't know that, like, I was like, why do I have a DS game? And I was like, I don't understand what's going on. I remember you were like,
Oops.
"Ooh," and then I didn't catch on though. So,
Okay,
caller, what's your name and where are you calling in from?
Hi, Briggs Mama X. This is Spineless from up in Montana.
Hi there. How are you?
Doing quite well. How about you all?
Oh, we're
Doing good.
fine.
It's a little hot in the studio right now, though.
Yes.
Now I see what Gen
I
X
bet
Dad's
it is.
talking about. Because
Well, what's Montana like today?
We got up to 57 today. I
Oh,
was
that's
out in
warm.
shorts and t-shirts. That is
solid.
Snow was melted throughout the state.
Wow, that's
It
awesome.
was 60 the other day.
Oh, that's
Dang,
warm
that's
for
been warming
Montana.
up. We're getting a warm Christmas up there.
Yeah,
That's
they're talking it will snow until New Year's Eve.
Oh, wow.
Well, Jack,
ahead.
what was your favorite day of the 12 days of Christmas?
I have two. One is day one
Mhm.
and yesterday.
Oh,
I
nice.
told you people love yesterday.
We had so many people send in pictures
Mm-hmm.
and stories. Your dad was just like, oh my gosh, it was so overwhelming. It was so wonderful. We weren't sure we were going to get so many responses.
Mhm.
But I believed on tomorrow night's show on Christmas Eve, your dad's going to show like the rest of them. So,
Yeah, just so everybody knows we are
Yeah,
doing
I
a show.
I sent pictures, and so did Brittany. She sent pictures, and you showed Brittany's last night.
okay. Well, yours
Yeah.
will be shown tomorrow.
There was a lot of pictures
There was
sent
a
in.
lot of pictures
Yeah.
and stories. It was great. They kept coming
Yeah, I
in
wasn't
even
expecting
after the show.
Well, Jack, thank you for sharing, and I hope you have a Merry Christmas, my man.
Merry Christmas, y'all. Thanks.
Merry Christmas.
Well, the mics are hot.
Mics are hot.
My hot chocolate is cold because it's inside.
Oh my goodness.
But I just remembered. But I'd like to say thank you to everybody as we wrap it up because, like I said, it is very warm in the studio right now. It's not feeling very Christmassy. If I was Australian, it would. And I could tell my dog wants to go out too. He's laying by my feet, just like looking at the door.
Yeah.
So I'd like to wish everybody, I wish you a Merry Christmas. I
Tell
wish
them in
you
the
a Merry
camera.
Christmas. I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. So I hope you guys have an amazing Christmas. And I thank you for joining us on the 12 days of Christmas. Day 8 watchers, email me. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend.
Please
After
know
Christmas?
we are doing a Christmas Eve
Oh,
show.
true.
We know some of you are going to be busy with family and friends, and we understand. But there are some people that aren't celebrating Christmas Eve or
Mm-hmm.
have family and friends, or maybe the family and friends left and you just want a nice quiet evening with the general. Well, he will be here.
Mm-hmm. He's
6
not very
o'clock,
quiet.
Los Angeles time, he'll be here.
So, from everybody here at Gen X Talks, we will catch you guys.
Oh, my goodness.
I could have definitely gone longer. On the flip side, I love you guys. Where's the ending screen? There.